Hey everybody, Chuck Green here. Welcome to Under the Hood. It's been a while. I had a nice little vacation from Under the Hood anyway. For those of you that came out to the live tapings, thanks, that was a lot of fun. Although I am really happy to be back in my comfortable little cave here versus the big studio with all your faces out there. I much rather just stare into studio lights than a crowd. So most of you guys probably know about our Vizi 5R series. This is the Vizi Beam 5R. It's actually the very first platinum 5R beam the industry saw. Now it's pretty much changed the game out there. We helped Philips develop the Platinum 5R lamp, which is a great 2,000 hour, 189 watt, crazy efficient, mega bright lamp. Here's one right here. It's got the little reflector. It's actually, you know, up till now, this was the shortest arc discharge lamp, and I could geek out about how small the arc is. But now we actually developed a new lamp with Philips, the Platinum 2R lamp, and this one's actually got a 0.8 millimeter arc, and it is the shortest arc lamp in the world, at least to my knowledge. This lamp is amazing. One of the coolest features about it is the life. It's a 6,000 hour lamp, so this thing will last you a long time. It's got a color temperature at 8,000 Kelvin, so it's a really, really cool white, and it only uses 135 watts. So we have a new series now. We have the Vizi 2R series, and that's what we're gonna go over today. All right, well, here it is, the new Vizi 2R series. We have our Vizi Beam Hybrid 2R and the Vizi Roller Beam 2R. It's a mouthful. I'm gonna start over here with the Roller Beam because I think this fixture is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. You know, it's not your regular roller. It doesn't just have a horizontal barrel mirror that spins around. It actually has this vertical cone mirror, and it has a kind of what we call like a vector control, where you can actually just, I'm gonna do it manually here. The cone will move either direction, giving you some really unique effects. And another really fun thing you can do, because of the way the yoke is positioned, is place it forward and have like world's brightest moonflower. So one of the really interesting things about this fixture is that it has 8 GOBOs plus spot, but it also has a beam reducer, which is basically 6 different sizes of spot. So you can have really tight beams up to really wide beams. It has 13 colors plus white, and within those colors it actually has a CTO and CTB, which, you know, is really cool if you're doing some stuff that may be on video or TV. So again, this is a really unique fixture, and it's for really unique lighting designers, basically. I mean, you can get effects that haven't been really done yet with this fixture, and we're really excited to see what people out there are doing with it. There's already a couple clubs that are using it, and it's been a huge hit, and we highly recommend you check some of these out. They are amazing, and it really helps pique your creativity. Over here we have the Vizi Beam Hybrid 2R, and this little guy has 8 GOBOs plus spot, 14 colors plus white, and it also has the CTO, CTB, and that's really handy when you're using the frost filter on this if you're doing kind of a wash. Woo. So not only is this thing compact, it shoots a razor sharp beam basically as far as the eye can see. So if you live near an airport, you may need to be careful with this fixture. It also features an 8-facet prism, so it widens out really nicely. The Vizi Beam Hybrid 2R not only has all those goodies, but actually both of the 2R fixtures have this brand new LCD color display, which is gonna make navigating through your display a lot easier than some of the older fixtures. You can actually go through, of course, set your DMX channel, set your sound sensitivity, but you're able to adjust single parameters, or if you're not using DMX, you can go through and test different parameters without using a DMX controller. So it's a really handy system. Of course, adapted from our sister company Elation. So we're really happy to have that in some of these newer fixtures with ADJ. So having said that, why don't I just rip this one apart so we can show you the inside. All right, well, we made it nice and easy. We put these quarter turn screws. So this should, the top should be able to pop off without too much effort. Let's see here. There we go, and it's got a little safety hook in case a service tech has to get on a lift and work on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. And let's do this side. So I want to start, I guess, at the lamp, which, you know, again is the Platinum 2R 135 watt. Please note that you do not need to take apart your Vizi Hybrid Beam 2R to just change the lamp. You can leave the whole fixture intact along with your warranty by just taking out screws A, B, and C. You pull this out, there's this cool little clip in there. You squeeze the points together, you go like that, and you can pop the lamp out, change the power on it, and put that right back together. I should start by saying, well, for you under the hood viewers out there, that this is a very compact fixture, so everything's in there really tight. So it may be hard to see a couple of the goodies, but here we've got the main PC board. You can see the different wiring harnesses going off to the different motors and everything underneath it. You know, obviously for your GOBO wheel, color wheel, frost filter, your prisms. Here's the main power leads going to the board for those of you that care about that sort of thing. A couple capacitors. But right beneath it, you can see we have 4 very beautiful looking, well, if you're a motor nerd like me, you have some really nice looking motors. Again, for your, the first one here is actually, we'll get in there, is your Prism and Frost wheel. This is the motor that throws either your Prism or your Frost filter in the optical train. Of course, here is the motor that will do the rotation of your Prism. All right, we got some more goodies on this side. We have a SQUIRREL fan here that is actually to cool off the lamp that's housed in here. Here is your shutter, the mechanical shutter, and then over here is your dichroic color wheel. As you can see, high quality dichroic glass, so you're not gonna get fading over time. And let's flip this guy over and around. And it's gonna be real tight in there, but here is the laser cut GOBO wheel. And a little indexing sensor right next to it. So again, everything is cramped in there, but man, what a piece of machinery. I mean, look at this thing. The chassis on here, of course, is all thick steel. You have some aluminum parts back here, but I mean, it's a robust, tiny little fixture, but I mean, you know, it's gonna take a lot to hurt it, for sure. It's built really tough. It's meant for the road. So let's see, what am I missing here? Oh, on this side, of course, here's your tilt motor down here, and you can see the tilt indexing sensor. You have an optical sensor there, and there's the 16-bit wheel. So again, it's all about the details when you're talking about a machine that has a million different things going on in it. And you know, we put this really cool kind of soft plastic grommet right here so the wiring harness could get through to the head without really hurting the wiring harness at all. So that's pretty cool. I mean, hours of the thing moving, you could imagine if that wasn't there, you'd get quite a bit of wear and tear. So let's head on down to the base of the unit. So here is the power supply and the base. This is definitely a part you do not want to put in your airport carry-on because it's kind of suspicious looking.
Oh no!
It's a really interesting power supply like the rest of the Platinum ones. It's an auto-sensing one, so no matter where you are in the world, whatever kind of voltage you're using, you're gonna be safe right out of the gate with this power supply. It's really cool because it's also allows the lamp to be hot strikeable, so in case you lose power real quick, you don't have to wait like a lot of discharge lamps for them to cool off and then reignite. You can plug it right back in, and this will strike the lamp and get it going again. So that's a really cool feature with this electronic auto-sensing power supply that we're using. One last thing, of course, it's important to keep your fixture cool, and we have a intake and exhaust fan on the base of this unit, and it's really cool. You just unscrew this piece here and you can pull out the filter, and you can see it's already a little dirty. So basically every couple gigs, just take that off, blow it out with some compressed air. I mean, it's really important to maintenance your fixture to get the most life out of it. I mean, you wouldn't run your car with a dirty air filter for a long time. Well, most of you wouldn't anyway. You shouldn't do that to your fixture. It's gonna prolong the life of your lamp and all the components inside. So having said that, just wanted to point out, again, we're using high quality SUNON fans, which is a really respected brand in the electronics world. And we even have a big SUNON fan on the very top of the head as well. Okay, well, there you have it, the Vizi 2R series, and man, I got a lot of, well, you know what, this one's not going back together. So, hey, thanks for checking us out. Please continue to leave your comments, questions, everything below. Hey, if you got a couple of these, send us some photos. I'd love to see them in action. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm Chuck Green. I'll see you next time.